Um, there's just dialogue right now, so you didn't miss much.
The moment may pass before you've gotten a firm hold on it. But as long as you're there to witness it, to take it down in your journal, you and others to come will someday take the time to make sense of it all. Francis Cale, if you must know. You can call me Frank,
Frank.
or Elder, or the Elder, or Elder Frank.
Or library.
You know, whatever. I don't care.
But you can see it now, right? I fixed it. Or I keep playing. You know I am, Ray. You know I'm a pro streamer. I'm as good as the payment that I receive for doing this.
I was born on the ocean.
On the ocean.
My mother and father worked on a cruise ship. The short-lived but glorious watery republics, floating cities. Most won their independence by the time I was born. How can I describe them? They were a jewel of the golden season, pleasure boats with a radical political program. How nice. The golden age was a time of flags, logos, mottos, mastheads. My mom taught me to read them.
Exactly.
She was a ship's philosopher. My dad was a recycling engineer.
Recycling engineer. Müllmann heißt es. Recycling engineer.
Recycling on the ship was a matter of life and death. We had to get the most out of every object and watt of energy. He struggled against waste and entropy. It was a never-ending puzzle of inputs and outputs. The waste of one system could be the source material for another.
Doch die auf der anderen Seite, die Klappe hält, das ist unser Spielcharakter.
It was stressful work. I remember one time asking him what the trouble was. He said, I'm trying to create a system that is more efficient than the human body, which had millions of years to evolve and still has vestigial organs, and dies if it doesn't have water for 3 days. His name was Murat Kale. I loved the way the ship would tilt and roll with the waves.
Kurz als Überblick, or overview, I think Olos wasn't here when he started playing this. We are basically on a trip to a giant library to document the ending season, world, whatever. Seems a bit apocalyptic. So we record everything on our way with pictures, drawings, and sounds. And we talk to everyone because everything else that we don't take pictures of and don't save will be lost when the season is gone. That's all I know. So it's a lot of taking pictures, a lot of exploration, and a lot of talking.
Especially as I fell asleep. It was so comforting.
It is not exciting, but I dig it.
Picture me as a kid in bed, feeling the swaying of the ship. It was like being rocked to sleep as a baby. I loved exploring the ship too, wandering through the suites, the swimming pool, the game rooms, and oh, there were 2 dance halls, a large, elegant one and another one in the basement. A lot of my firsts were down there. My first dance, my first kiss,
Too much information.
and so forth.
And so forth.
Our ship was taken over in the early days of the war. That was the end of the watery republics.
Ja, genau.
I heard the dance hall in the basement became a weapons cache. Took me half my life to say goodbye to the world I knew in my youth. Imagine me and my parents and everyone I knew being escorted off the ship by a company of soldiers. And I'm thinking, I hope they don't make a mess of my room. I was embarrassed by the younger kids who were crying their eyes out. But they knew, I guess. Yes, the start of the war was a turning of seasons. And we had been warned the season was going to end. Oh, but we didn't understand the warning. You see, one night along a coastline, we saw beautiful lights shimmering above the water. Later, we found out this was an ancient warning system. It hadn't been used in so long. We didn't know what it meant. We just thought, well, ain't that pretty? We tried to stick together and camped out on the coast of the prismatic grounds. A kingdom of art and science. They got rich during the golden season. Everything that made them beloved before the wealth came. Passionate, uncompromising, self-obsessed, made them unbearable once they had power. Artists make terrible kings. Are you sure you want me to keep going?
Eigentlich nicht.
The story gets darker from here on.
Oh, okay. Let's keep going. It gets darker.
Okay, so
That's basically the head of the village we're from. This is the village in the background. That's where, to the left, the dark-skinned lady, that's our character. We grew up in this village, and the elder is like, I don't know. I guess a Dorfidiot. I don't know. Head of the village. And we left the village for the first time, or anyone leaving the village. No one was supposed to leave. But the end of the season lets us.
conditions in the camp were getting worse. My mom got lost in thought for long periods of time. She'd be completely still for hours, days even. We realized she caught, well, now we call it time misperception disorder.
I don't know.
It's when you lose your ability to tell how much time is passing. A minute can feel like an hour. A day can pass in 10 seconds.
Brain rot. How did
We
she
don't
catch
know
it?
exactly. Our consciousness is delicate. There are minerals and sounds that can adjust it. Dr. Fumio's greatest fear was that someone would use this as a weapon. We heard about a traveling doctor who could cure these kinds of diseases. I decided to go find him. I found out his name was Dr. Fumio, and he traveled with his son Lucio.
Dr. Fumio, the dude here, is the old founder of the village or something.
People talked about him like he was a god.
Nearly, you just switch. It's fine. Think. Awesome. I mean, who cares? You know we misspell everything in this channel, so you gotta abide by those rules. Never worry if you spelled something correctly or not. What happened when you found them? Oh,
The
what's going on
prismatic
with the war?
grounds had roped almost everyone into their system until they reached the far wastes and heard no for the first time. Nobody reacted well. It got to the point of, neighborhood against neighborhood. Grievances had been buried so deeply we forgot they were there. It felt like things changed overnight. I'd passed through a city and hear later that they'd torn each other apart. I could not imagine it.
No worries.
I described my mom's condition to Dr. Fumio. He said there was no cure yet, but there was a village high in the mountains. He thought it was high enough he'd have a better chance at treatment. Lower places are more dangerous. Valleys are the worst.
Valleys are the worst.
He invited me to join them in going to the village, but I wanted to go back and get my parents and bring them with me. Yes, our Caro village. People thought it had been destroyed, or was a myth, but Lucio had a vision which showed us how to get here. I packed my things and got ready to leave the next morning.
I want to go explore. Shut the fuck
At
up.
night, my mom came to me in a dream. She was standing in a field of flowers. I'd grown since I last saw her. We were the same height. She pressed a finger hard into my palm. She taught me well. I knew the meaning of the gesture. I knew no matter what I did, I'd never see my parents again. In the morning, I told Dr. Fumio I would follow him to Caro village.
What? If I claim a game, you will play it no matter what. That's not what the claim a game means. The claim a game is a free key you get to play for yourself. That's just a free game.
The next few weeks were very physically tiring.
I'll not
hiking,
stream it.
climbing. And when we found the village, building, planting, cleaning.
I mean, if it's a cool game, I might end up streaming it myself. But yeah, if it's just a free game on Steam if you want it.
Fumio brought sick people from all over the world, and they got better. Treatments worked. Everyone was healing. So why couldn't I? One day, we got word the war was over. We never found out how it ended. It was like peace just swept over the earth in a split second. There was a party in the plaza to celebrate the end of the war, but I couldn't bring myself to go. Yes, it was over, but it had taken my home, my family.
If you check the in Discord, I have a list of the free games I still have spare keys for. So if there's something you like, you can claim it for yourself. The list might be a bit older. People might have claimed something since the last time I updated it, so it's always fingers crossed.
That night, as I was falling asleep, I felt the bed tilt and sway gently, as if it was being tossed on the waves of the ocean, as if I was back in my bedroom on the ship.
I want to be on the ocean.
As if I was back in my mother's arms, being rocked gently to sleep. I knew I was finally home, and nothing could hurt me.
We can now explore, please. Yeah, that's us.
I imagined coming upon a place as hidden and singular as my own village. Eventually, I found myself circling a valley, looking for a way in.
Groovy.
Groovy. Indeed. So, wir können, das ist... Okay, das ist zum Beispiel das erste, was ich im Journal habe eintragen können. Like, these things are stuff that I drew or took photos of and that I could put into the journal. That's why it's so full, because there's not enough room. You can record sounds as well. That's basically the game. You collect memories. And since I love me some photo modes and exploration, this is like the perfect game for me. It is slow. Ich glaube, es geht nicht, leider. Aber gute Idee.
This valley is asking people for a visit. I should oblige it.
Geht nicht. Geht nicht. Schade, schade. Nee, wie? Ah, da. Das ist die Kamera.
This is a truly enormous, impassive structure.
If you go to the announcement channel, and then you sort by pinned messages, there you have a link to a Google spreadsheet. But I can... Hold on, can I find it? Let me see if I can find it myself. You found it? Okay. Good. No worries. And I have view. Ja, schickes Fahrrad. Ich könnte mir nur die Farbe aussuchen, aber das Blau ist das schönste gewesen. There's a few new keys that I got. So, I have to update it soon. For example, if you want a key for Doom Eternal, I would have one. Ach, who cares? A gift from the Prismatic Rounds Electric Peace Project. Hey!
We never use this kind of technology in my village. Nobody.
Dann versuche ich weniger zu fluchen als sonst. Es wird mir nicht gelingen. Wohl in dem Spiel könnte es gehen. Manchmal rede ich Deutsch. Oder sowas ähnliches. Ja, also, es wechselt ständig. Wie läuft das Auto? Ah. Stimmt, da war was. Die Ice Age Filme. Ich vergaß.
Oh,
Es tut mir leid. Ich wusste nicht, was ich tue. Oh.
the valley. One second.
Gather around the gray hand. What's the dude doing? Is he... Damals ja, ich weiß nicht, wie es jetzt heute ist. Here stands the gateway to Tiang Valley, home of the three mindful gods. As you enter, try to imagine the millions of prisms who passed under this gate before. They were born, they lived, and they died.
I'm not the first to do this. Just the first in a long time.
Is that a strotophob? What are they called? What is it? I love old gear like that.
Ich brauche mehr Zuschauer, aber ja. Das bei so einem langweiligen Spiel ist echt schwierig. Sonst habe ich ein paar mehr, aber ja. Ich mache das ja nur nebenbei.
It's
Muss
getting
da
more
noch
and more
von nett
rare.
leben können.
I had a camera, but it broke. Not that interesting of a story, I guess. What are you doing here?
I'm here to meet people.
Well, you're just in time. Here I am. What kind of stuff are you recording? That's the way to do it, if you ask me. If anyone asked me, I mean.
This dude is awkward.
The valley would be a good place to use those tools. Too bad it's closed down. Let me finish up here, huh?
Was geht denn ab? Ich wollte mich eigentlich nur umschauen. Ich wollte gerne mit dir reden. Das
It
klauen
seems
wir
like
doch
I'll
einfach
have
mal.
to wait for night to enter the shrine.
Hey,
So nebenbei Streamer ganz cool. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich es machen wollte, um Kohle
this
damit
was like
zu
a second
verdienen.
home for a while. That was fun earlier when you showed up. And I was carrying the cardboard man. You were like, who are these guys?
Oh Mann.
I've been pretty bored here. You know, the valley's gonna be flooded soon. That's why nobody can go in there. The dam is falling apart. Couple of days from now. Day 0, we call it.
Who's we exactly?
Greyhounders. We're a
Klar.
community organization. We do all kinds of fun stuff.
Fun stuff.
Health clinics, mine sweeping, daycare, evacuations, weddings.
Fun stuff.
We're new. We'll do anything to make the future better than the present.
Du meinst die Channel Points?
No big deal. We're trying to get new things going. But it's hard. The past really has a tight grip on people.
Also, das kommt immer drauf an. Es gibt ein paar, das sind einfach Sound Commands. Like there's most of them, the SFX, those are sound commands. Das sind einfach, alles was mit SFX anfängt, sind irgendwelche Sounds. Und dann Claim a Game ist, wenn man genug Punkte gesammelt hat, gibt es ein kostenloses Spiel von der Liste, die wir haben. Viel mehr ist es nicht. Ich glaube, mehr habe ich gar nicht mehr im Moment. Ich hatte mal das Potenzial auf einen Horror-VR-Stream, aber ne.
Doesn't feel like a fair fight. So we're trying to, well, anyway. It's funny. I stood guard here for a week, and I've only seen greyhounds like myself, and valley people on their way out. But now I see you, and you're like a
Okay.
new element or something. I've never met anyone doing what you're doing. And we greyhounds gotta support new things. So, I'm not supposed to let anyone in.
Er means him. Or he. It depends on. Yeah. Er is he.
How can I? Jeez. I think you should go down into the valley and take a look. Gotta try something here.
What's going on? I don't
it.
understand this dude.
I was trying to wink. Well, you get the idea. Go on and put that old gear to use. You can take my map of the valley too.
So he's letting us pass.
I don't need it anymore. I'll be down to pick everyone up around midnight. See you then.
Okay.
I met a Greyhand. He let me into the valley. I think he wanted me to record what the Greyhands were up to.
The assembly point seemed like a good place. Grand.
And he gave me a map. The assembly point seemed like a good place to start.
The thing is... Oh, sweet lord. Okay. Jetzt ist die Struktur ein bisschen anders. Okay, thanks for hanging out. Almost, I'm glad to have you safe. With the news coming in the last 2 days, I wasn't sure. So, take care. Thanks for hanging out. Die Struktur ist jetzt doch ein bisschen anders in dem Spiel, weil die ganze Zeit hat man keine Karte und kein Ziel. Ich habe jetzt hier halt auch noch gar nichts gesammelt, um es ins Album zu
I
machen.
wonder what he expects me to discover in the valley.
Ich habe halt erst recht kein Foto von ihm geschossen. Please respect the residents of Jiang Valley. They are not actors or tourist guides. Okay. Please collect all trash. Okay.
I'll
Well.
think about what kind of visitor I want to be.
Ich hätte nicht gedacht, dass ich hier lang kann. Aber weit komme ich auch nicht, ne? Nö. Nicht besonders offen. Okay, so wie es aussieht. Ja, ich habe tatsächlich auch YouTube. Müsste auch unten in About verlinkt sein. Da ist aber inzwischen nicht mehr als ein Ablageort für meine vergangenen Streams. Ich mache keinen wirklichen Content mehr. Muss ich jetzt diese Sachen gezielt suchen? Das ist auch neu. Davor könnte ich einfach rumpimmeln. YouTube ist unheimlich viel Arbeit und es kommt nicht viel bei rum. Hier habe ich wenigstens die Freude, mit Leuten zu quatschen. Auch wenn nicht viel bei rumkommt, was das Geld angeht oder sowas, ist es wenigstens ein bisschen gechillter, weil ich einfach mit Leuten quatschen kann. Alles. Alles und nix. Relativ wenig Shooter, weil ich einfach nicht besonders gut bin. Überwiegend Third-Person, Action-Adventure, ab und an sowas. Die Souls-Spiele. Werd auch demnächst definitiv sehr, sehr zeitnah mal wieder Bloodborne durchstreamen. Aber ja. Oh, das ist schön. So ohne Nebel ist es schön hier. Und genau wegen sowas habe ich dieses Spiel mir geholt. Und ich weiß, dass es super langweilig ist, aber ich habe einfach Bock drauf. An manchen Tagen brauche ich sowas.
All above will remain. All below will wash away.
Made it here, but we made here. Okay, interessant.
I am probably the last person that will ever be welcomed here by this sign.
Das ist ein großes Areal. Das ist jetzt tatsächlich eine komplett andere Struktur als davor. Vorher ging es einfach die Straße lang und ein bisschen schauen. This very path you stand here has been the same since last... Okay.
The elder told me there's very little information about the years before 500.
Kann das Journal
The
jederzeit
elder
noch
warned
ändern.
me about valleys. She said they were dangerous. I feel a dulcet tension in the air. I enter to see the moment between seasons.
The elder warned me about valleys, bla bla bla. Nee, das tatsächlich nett. Beziehungsweise, wenn, habe ich nicht rausgefunden, wie. Aber so ein Stück weit ist es Schnitzeljagd. Du musst genug Sachen finden, um eine große Auswahl zu haben. Vielleicht gibt's was, wovon ich noch nichts weiß. Ah, shit. Okay, den Text kann ich nicht bearbeiten. Das ist doof. Dann... Es gibt ja viele Leute, die wie heißt das denn? Notebooking? Also wirklich mit Sachen reinkleben und sowas, wirklich sehr viel an so Büchern arbeiten. Da muss ich dran denken, was extra Klebeband gibt und sowas. Hey, Tante, grüß dich. Raid is done already. Das klingt, als sei es nicht besonders erfolgreich gewesen. Oder war es super erfolgreich? Bullet Journal, ja genau. Super erfolgreich tatsächlich. Oh, sehr schön. Das ist gut. Wo ist denn der Wind, der die ganze Zeit so schön gepfiffen hat? Das war nix. Kann man das löschen? Discard. Das war nämlich scheiße. Die haben keinen Bock mehr, okay. Und Area. Memory Flowers, okay.
I wonder what the flowers have to say.
Wann kommt eigentlich das Add-on für Elder Scrolls Online? Das sie angekündigt haben? Im Juni? Oh. Warum hat es hier so einen Verzerrungseffekt? Ist das... ich bild mir das nicht ein, oder?
God of sleep, I've been gathering Harpic, and I've been gathering courage. If my big prayer is wrong, if it goes against divine will, please spare the people of this valley. We're so desperate for peace.
Hey, Manly. Moinsen. Okay. Das war wohl wichtig.
She must have been important to have such an elaborate solitary tomb.
Soweit so gut. Ein super entspannter Abend. Ich hoffe, dir geht's auch gut. Dann, vielen Dank. Eine gute Nacht. Ich streame nicht immer nur super langweiliges Zeug. Manchmal ist es auch ein bisschen spannender. Manchmal.
These metal animals are looking up, expectantly.
Viel unterwegs kann gut oder schlecht sein. K.O. auch. Aber ich hoffe, es ist alles gut. So. Oh, das ist eine komplette neue Seite. Oh, okay.
God of sleep.
Okay. Hm. Das ist scheiße. Ja, das ist auch
I
super
come in
entspannt.
space. I
Für
feel
Stream
memory
halt
in
nicht
the air like
grandios.
pollen.
Aber
It reminds me of a
wenn's
poem my
interessant war.
dad was never able to finish. The first line was, "If you want to awaken the dead, just whisper."
Ich liebe das auch, aber ich glaube, zum Stream ist es halt echt nicht das spannendste Spiel. Nach einem Inventurtag definitiv angemessen. Du hattest Homeoffice, okay. Du bist aber auch immer irgendwie beschäftigt, habe ich das Gefühl. Irgendwas machst du immer und sei es basteln oder so. Ja. Okay. Dann fahren wir auf der Seite der Leitplanken, das ist voll okay. Bastel-TikToks. Ja. Dann einen guten Hunger, Manley. Danke fürs Hallo sagen.
Farewell, good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
Mahlzeit. Ah, das ist der andere Weg. Ist das dasselbe Schild? Ja. Jetzt lese ich mir das doch nochmal durch. Memory Flowers, you might be surprised by what the flowers have to say. Ah, das sind die scheiß Blumen, die reden. Okay. Haben wir mehr als das eine? Nee, ne? Nee. Okay. Das ist gut. Und dafür, wenn die Leute es entspannt finden, ist cool. Dann freut's mich. Wenn nicht, ich brauch's. Das ist tatsächlich oft ein bisschen wichtiger, als dass ich unheimlich viel Zuschauer habe oder so.
The people here are so weak.
I heard gunshots last night.
That was us. What is that?
Look at the pond, the water.
What is that pattern?
Should we run or something?
Something frightening happened in this memory. But what was it?
War ein Scheißfrosch? Sag's euch. Ne, falsch. Gut, Kamera. Ist nicht so, wie ich dachte. Hungry Eyes and Empty Stomachs. Eine Seekuhegeln. Ah. Ja, dann haben wir doch alle wenigstens irgendwie was davon, wenn ich heute ein bisschen gechillt mache. Das ist doch okay. Sind es auch wieder irgendwie 80% alte Kollegen hier. Fehlt noch Sorrow und dann...
Will the last voice to cry out in the wilderness not even be human?
Ja, die Tante. Irgendwie kennen wir uns doch alle hier. Ich hätte das Fahrrad mitbringen sollen. Tante, du hast aber auch wieder ordentlich, in letzter Zeit mal wieder ordentlich was gepostet. Das finde ich mir schön. Entweder verpasse ich es sonst oder du bist nicht so fleißig am Posten. Wo habe ich das Fahrrad gelassen? Da oben, oder? Ich meine, allein weil Social Media so funktioniert, werde ich eh nie alles angezeigt bekommen, aber ich bin immer ganz cool, wenn, dann doch mal. Ach so, aber... Was ist denn das eigentlich hier? Das ist eine Antenne, ne? Oder so. Ich mache halt nicht genug Werbung für mich, insofern. Na, mit so ein bisschen mehr vom Wasser ist es cool. Mehr kann man hier aber auch nicht machen, ne? Ja, manchmal denke ich dran, das auf Insta zu posten. Das ist das Einzige, was ich an Stories auf Insta poste mit hey, hier, guckt mal. Wenn ich dran denke, sind das die Stories, die ich mache, ansonsten nur normale Fotos. Oh, oh, die Framerate. Meine Fresse. Das war nicht schön. Ich glaube, dass wir im Moment alle Deutsch hier sind. So again, anyone that's English and needs to hear English, let me know. Let's Ja, doch. Komm, packen wir's da hin.
People here are so
Mehr Anti-Stories. Ja. Stories sind ja so ein bisschen wie TikTok. Nicht meine Welt. Aber ich versuch's.
It sounds like they want to adapt their organization to the people in it, and not the other way around.
Gibt nicht viel Leben zu verzeichnen. Okay. Das ist ziemlich cool eigentlich. Das ist ein Stück von der Brücke, oder? Ja, aber dann kann der Junior doch auch bei deinem Bruder so ein bisschen sich inspirieren lassen für seinen Streamer Zukunft. Für seine Streamer Zukunft. Look through trash. Ja, natürlich schauen wir durch den Müll. Lies, attention, resonance, problem, the solution.
There seems to be suspicion about the real condition of the dam and why it's being taken down. It's hard to imagine something new, a new way of living, but they're trying.
No elevation is dangerous. Ja, ist er auch.
The elder
Du glaubst
also
ja, wie viel
said low
Bullshit
places are
es
dangerous.
gibt, auch wenn man sowas, so seine kleine
The
Ecke
city
hat,
is high up like my
immer noch
village.
viel Quark.
Maybe it is safer.
Was darf man denn alles nicht?
They had to leave so much behind.
Ja, macht schon einen Unterschied, ob mit Kamera oder sowas.
The gray hands seem to care what people think about them.
Was ist es? Ja, es ist unheimlich schwierig. Wie gesagt, ich bin froh, dass ich es nur mache, weil ich ab und an einfach Bock drauf habe. Wenn ich keinen Bock habe, lasse ich es auch. Frag mal hier die Tante, die Taya oder Manly oder so, wie oft ich Streams absag, weil ich einfach keinen Bock habe. Play Slide Real. We have no leader doing it right this time, okay? Ja, nie. So als Nebending. Geil. Habe ich Bock drauf. Alles
They say they're going to
andere...
build the next season. How?
Ah. Das muss man sich, glaube ich, angucken.
Imagine if the man I met is the only living Greyhand, and the rest are cardboard.
Ich wäre nicht überrascht, wenn alle anderen Cardboard sind. Auf jeden Fall gibt's Snacks. Du, sobald du dabei bist, versuche ich das auch zu sein. Pick up.
The Grey Hands want to end this season.
Ja, doch. Kann ich eine Filmrolle klauen? Nee. Schade. Ich kann es hier aber auch nicht aufnehmen. Oh, ich komme auch nicht nochmal raus. Du kannst ja, wie heißt es schön, PNG-Tubing machen. Mit einem bewegten Avatar. Ich hätte gehofft, dass ich da irgendwie die Filmrolle klauen kann oder sowas. Aber es sieht nicht so aus.
There must be a lot of people going to the city if they need to keep track of them with cards. The Grey Hands are the future in all its uncertainty, the good and the bad, the hope and fear of progress. The loneliness of this season will be left behind. A collective project is coming.
Wie kriege ich hier?
There's a number to call for questions regarding the dam.
Damn. Ach, ich finde VTubing oder PNG-Tubing eine gute Option für Leute, die gern ansatzweise ein Gesicht haben wollen. Oder einen Charakter oder was auch immer, aber halt meinen, sie taugen nicht für die Kamera. Insofern ist das okay. Es kommt halt echt drauf an, wie cringe der Charakter ist. Das ist immer so das Problem. So, wir kamen von da. Na? Hier, wo geht's da hin? Ich glaube, ich hole mein Fahrrad. Oh, what the? Halt. Wo ist denn jetzt? Okay.
The artist has depicted the Greyhands as a child. They don't have faith in their capabilities, but see them as innocent?
Die halbe Levelgeometrie aufpoppt, ist immer ein bisschen blöde. Kommt man da eigentlich weiter? Ich habe gar nicht geschaut. Nee, nicht wirklich.
They should put the voice in the ringing sound. Then you wouldn't need to pick up.
Ja, Grüße zurück.
Oh, thank God someone is still down there. I've been trying to get a hold of someone for hours. Ah, thank you. I forgot the Day Zero materials. You know, the visual literature, the warm bath of ideas? I left it at the dig site. It should be sitting on a barrel with a fruit sticker on it.
The fruit sticker on it.
Oh, wait! Hold on. I forgot to do the secret password. I don't even know who you are. Is it too late now, you think? Okay. What day is the day after tomorrow? Phew, okay. I did figure you'd be... Sorry, I didn't recognize your voice. Hard to keep track of all the new recruits.
So gut.
What else was I gonna say? There was vandalism on a few of the posters. Bad stuff. I put them in the trash. Keep an eye out for more. Anyways, thanks for answering. The Day Zero material is in the dig site, pretty sure. It should be sitting on a barrel that has a fruit sticker on it.
Yep, so you said.
You know, I was going to say, but the flood will destroy it anyway. So, actually, I was worried for nothing. Everything is lost in a flood. God, we really know what we're doing. I'm excited for this all to be over. I'm excited for this all to begin. Bye-bye now.
Fuck. Was geht ab? Ah, da habe ich auch nicht so viele Fotos, wie ich gedacht habe. Ah, da. Ja, Insta for the win, genau. Definitiv. Wo ich diese Aufnahme herkriege. Mal schauen. So ein tiefenentspanntes Spiel. Oh.
Stay where you can hear me, okay?
Thank God they have electricity down here.
Did you hear from your friend in the Watery Republic? Which one is it?
The Topaz. We can get a ride with them on the coast.
Great. And we're really just gonna leave the car behind.
It's a junker anyway.
Beautiful.
I told you 786 would be our year. I sang you that whole song about it.
They sound so free and happy, just roaming around the world. This flower has a shimmering quality.
Kartoffelstand? Nee, Eis. Okay. Ja, an manchen Tagen habe ich so. Also ab und an habe ich so Tage, wo ich wirklich sowas super Entspanntes spiele. Super stressige Sachen spiele ich selten. Aber so ein bisschen mehr geht oft schon. Meistens eher verpeilt. Oh, das ist auch nichts Neues. Was macht die Kuh hier oben?
Is that your name on your collar? Let's see. You are Madrigal.
Die Kuh auf dem Balkon? Auf der Veranda ist doch gut. Genieß die Landschaft. Ice cream. Direkt nebendran die Zwiebeln.
Cow's milk, let alone some kind of frozen version.
Ich glaube, ich muss alle Kühe streicheln, weil ich kann.
And you are Mata. The valley keeps producing fruit, even when there's no one left to eat it. The sound of this bell has a lot of character.
Character.
The elder said that people were exhausted by symbols after the war. Is that true here in the valley?
Fragt man den Deutschen. Ich traue den Greyhands trotzdem nicht
These
wirklich.
people had to leave so much behind.
We got a big show today. Huge show. Breaking news. The Greyhands have died. We're being reborn, baby. and we're taking suggestions for our new name.
Live on the air suggestions from the rank and file.
You don't even need to be a gray hand to suggest a name.
True, true.
The number to call is 0019. That is 0019. First caller, hit us with a name.
Hi, yeah. I was thinking the Bricklayers.
Okay. Bricklayers.
Laying some bricks. Well, yeah, thanks for the suggestion.
We'll be taking them all afternoon, so keep them coming.
That number again is 0019. You're listening to Gray Hand Radio. We are broadcasting live from Gray Hand HQ.
And we're gonna take a little break.
If the Greyhands are changing their name, you'd know them as something else.
Ich da mit den Kühen eine Freude. Die kommen jetzt alle her. Ja, Mann. Das ist ein Achievement. Music for Cows. Lassen wir es an. Die Kühe freut's. Ich wollte sie eh alle streicheln. Dann muss ich nicht so weit laufen.
And your name is Toupette. I wonder who named you that.
Gute Nacht, Manly. Pass auf dich auf.
You are a cow and you are named Krasnahorkai.
Alles klar.
A beautiful cow named Gorp.
Man gewinnt ja
The name
alles.
of this cow is TVC15. Oh my.
Wie? Die hat keinen Namen oder was?
And the seventh cow's name was Balto.
Da chillt aber noch einer. Der hier ist Musik egal. Hallo.
The cow is called Frenzy.
Frenzy. Der Blick. Der Blick ist super. Ja. Hey Frenzy. Ich glaube, Frenzy ist meine Lieblingskuh. Der beste Name für eine Kuh überhaupt. Frenzy. Der namenlose Bot. Mhm.
This machine looks powerful. It must have done the work of many people.
Wir können sonst nichts mitmachen, okay. Da oben waren wir schon, ne? Da kamen wir her. Wir die auch schon?
Another cow, another perfect name. Nellie.
Machen wir mal hier Gruppenfoto. Oh, da muss ich weiter weg. Uff.
filled with grain for the future. The farmer didn't know they wouldn't need it.
Cow Festival. Best Moo World Championship.
Cows from all over the world came here to compete in cow stuff? The golden season seems like such a different world.
Important shit.
This Greyhand kid just wants to be loved?
Sehr knapp. Der Baum da drüben, das sieht ziemlich geil aus. Ja, da werden wir auch noch hingehen. Sieht gut aus. Sag mal Frenzy nochmal Tschüss. Oh, obwohl sie so friedlich schläft gerade. Hey Dave. Thanks for the lurk. Hope you're having a good day. Saw that you finished your Dead Space remake. Very good. Hold on. I've been there. I've been there when you pulled that off. It's actually a clip I took, I think.
You are the Apex Champions.
Das könnte auch ein Clip sein, den ich aufgenommen habe.
Jetzt ist das ekelhaft. So ist besser. Es war früher nicht alles schlecht, oder?
Nein.
Oh Mann.
Okay. So viel dazu. The Cow Farm. Important shit. Ich auch nicht. Ich habe im Dschungel aufgegeben. Aber der war schon immer mit eins der nervigsten Dinge. dich direkt wiedererkannt. Sehr gut. Sehr gut. So.
Compared to my village, they lived in the open here. They lived on the land itself.
Ja, vielleicht.
I hope in the future, at least some people are still living like that.
Stay where you can hear me, okay?
We got a
Wenn sie das Wichtigste. Die kriegt ihre Seite hier. Du, du, du. Das ist scheiße, dass man da die Größe nicht gescheit ändern kann. Craving attention. I'm not sure about that. Ich glaube, der Stimme ist gar nichts schlimm. Ja, so kann ich das lassen. Assembly Point. Oh.
The process of taking people out of the valley was also a kind of ritual, a way of bridging one life to another. They know the world they're leaving. The next one hasn't been created yet.
mag diese Einträge nicht besonders. Weil sie so viel Platz wegnehmen. Chips. Das hatte ich ja schon, ne? Ja. Ja. Ich finde das ziemlich geil. Es ist tiefenentspannt. Das ist nicht das geilste Journal aller Zeiten. Aber es hat was. So, wo wollen wir hin? Zur Digside? Oder... Müssen wir irgendwas holen, ne? Gehen wir zur Digside. Drachen. Ja, ich wollte nur die Drachen scharf und den Rest unscharf. Das funktioniert aber nicht so, wie ich das gerne hätte.
The fabric negotiates with wind and gravity. The end result is flight. When I cobble together my own religion, this will be a god.
Okay. Okay. No. Nice.
Looks like there's no one around anymore to enforce this.
What the hell?
I wish Pate could call this hotline to talk about his heavy dream.
Falscher Knopf. Was ist denn mit Partei? Da wissen wir immer noch nicht.
For every working truck or bicycle, there is always a pile of broken ones, rated to scrape together just enough parts to get one working. There are a lot of these signs. They must really want to keep people out of this area.
Seminar. Ugh. Du musst zumindest den Eindruck machen, als wärst du wach. Okay, verstehe ich. Eine gute Nacht. Danke fürs Dasein. Quatschen. Und vielleicht sehen wir uns, wenn ein bisschen was Spannenderes ist. Obwohl dich das, glaube ich, nicht so gestört hat.
No technology has improved on Bird. It can fly, sing, and surveil your neighbors. These signs are so demanding. I can't imagine them in my village.
Das hatte ich von der anderen Seite gesehen, diesen Torbogen. Was auch immer das ist. Ich würde sagen, den Bereich hier gucke ich mir noch an. Die Taste. Und dann war es das für heute, glaube ich auch. Ich muss jetzt bei dem Bild hier und dem Sound an dieses Open-World-Spiel, wo du diese super schöne Landschaften hast und den merkwürdigen Roboter in Schweden in den 80ern. So ein Open-World-Spiel. Ich habe das gestreamt, aber ich komme jetzt nicht auf den Namen. Da muss ich irgendwie dran denken und ich weiß nicht wieso.
I found a dig site that is fenced off from view. What were they doing here?
Digging. It's called a dig site.
A greyhound said he left his materials behind. It should be somewhere around here. The work at the dig site has something to do with Day Zero. They look relieved to have finished their work. There's a big tree with a researcher's notebook inside it somewhere.
Gut. Den wollten wir uns auch angucken. Site Safety. Psychoactive mineral present. Okay.
This is the kind of brain trouble my mom warned me about.
Okay, what's this?
A pit this size must have taken a while to dig.
Das ist eine Dose mit einem Fruit Sticker drauf. Irgendwie sowas, ne? Childhood toys, wedding rings, photographs, journals.
Memories and emotions condensed into a mineral. I wonder what this channel is for.
Tja, dann sollten wir uns diesen Kanal anhören, hä? Das Ganze hat mehr Story, als ich erwartet habe.
They must have already shipped out all the Harpic they need.
Was auch immer Harpic ist das dieser lilane Kristall?
What do they need all this Harpic for? I wonder what's on this reel.
Das finden wir heute noch raus.
Day zero. Maybe I can find out more about it.
Ah, da ist dieser lilane Kristall. Big Prayer, Day Zero.
They dug up all that Harpic in order to conduct some sort of prayer on day zero.
I've recreated the same setup as the prayer statues, right here in my workshop. I set up a singing bowl so I can verify the pattern that will form in the water. And some Harpic, of course. Each god seems to correspond to a resonating frequency. And when this vibration acts on the Harpic, we get the psychoactive response. Going to give it a try here.
The fuck is going on? Oh je. Was habe ich da jetzt gemacht?
Watching my dad make shadow puppets on the wall. Felt strange because I could see how it was done. I could see the trick of it, but it still felt kind of magical.
It worked. I do feel the more I do this, the more tired, and it feels like it takes me longer to return to the present. But now I have some control. I face the question of how this mineral affects the soil. I still have a lot of work to do. That's all for today.
A mineral that can affect the mind.
Ich will die Weinflasche mit drauf kriegen.
The memories of the owner now turned into a beautiful mineral.
Eine abgefahrene Welt. Was Besseres fällt mir hierzu nicht ein. Abgefahrene Welt. Gehen wir zurück zum Assembly Point und schauen, ob wir das abspielen können. Halt, nein, nein, nein. Wir wollten das Radio noch umstellen. Kann ich die Frequenz finden?
The necessity of day zero is not just psychological, it's ecological. Because there is a compounding effect to these minerals and their psychological effect. And we see this in Tiang Valley. There is a memory and a memory of a memory and a memory of a memory of a memory. This echo effect, this recursive nature is the problem. As this cycles through the ecosystem, it creates points of pressure where things bleed, and soil and human minds are contaminated. Some will say, what's a few daytime visions? But it is an increasing risk. An increasing
Deshalb wollen sie den Damm sprengen.
Left alone, the haunted quality of this season will only get worse. The necessity of day zero is also to... This particular action will neutralize this phenomenon at its source. This is not an endless cycle. We are putting an end to this psychoactive material. And we are opening up space for something new.
How do they plan to remove the haunted quality of this season?
Not the shitty place. Sweet Lord, you're dumb. Die cleverste ist er nicht. Ne?
Necessity of day zero
das habe ich
is
nicht
not just
fotografiert.
psychological, it's ecological.
Dann gehen wir das nochmal fotografieren. Das ist nicht die schnellere Route, aber okay. Ich habe jetzt zweimal die Gelegenheit, wo ich irgendwie eine Aufnahme abgespielt habe und nicht aufnehmen konnte mit meinem Gerät. Bin ich da noch eine Lösung? Oder ist es ein Problem, was ich habe, wo ich aber nicht weiß, wie? Okay.
The Greyhands present one side to the public, and another is hidden behind metal fences. There is no one to oppose them. There is only my record of what they did here.
So strange. Nein, 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 nein.
What we do to the land eventually makes its way into our blood and our brains. This can define a season.
So viel krasses Zeug zu finden, ey. Okay, jetzt war ich aber durch hier. Dann Lass uns mal zurück an den Anfang fahren, an den Assembly Point und schauen, ob wir da nicht außen rumlaufen. Nee, ne? Ich mit dem Projektor benutzen kann. Ich muss mir hart überlegen, ob ich am Donnerstag stream, wenn Hogwarts rauskommt. Wollen doch alle das sehen. Obwohl, das kommt. Kommt es am. Ne, es kommt am Freitag, okay. Es ist ja jetzt schon überall, weil die Leute sich Early Access erkauft haben.
We begin in our mother's arms. We open our eyes, but she's not there. We breathe in. Where is she? She is everywhere. And we breathe out. Good morning. Welcome. Congratulations. You have just stepped into a new season. You may feel as if you're seeing the world for the first time. You may have noticed that colors are more vibrant. You may have noticed that food tastes better. What you are feeling right now is how it feels to be liberated from the past. There once was a season that was beautiful, but everyone you met, their eyes were clouded, and their necks were turned backwards. They were weighed down by loss, haunted by the nightmares of another era. Now you may feel as if a great weight has been lifted. In certain cases, you may feel an unexpendable well of energy rising up inside you. Because you know there is so much to do. That the world is ours. And it can be anything we want. With your help, we're going to do it right this time. You won't be alone. There will always be a hand and a voice beside you. There will always be a song to sing.
Oh nein.
Tear down the
What if, on the other side of all our fears, is a better world? Or a worse one? What if it depends on what we do right now? Day 0 will be the day between one season and the next. It will be the moment everything changes. They believe this will create a better season, that it will heal us.
Ich habe das Gefühl, hier vermisse ich irgendwie was. Hier verpasse ich was.
The Greyhands can't see where they're going? The lonely power generator crooning. A plan is in progress.
merkwürdig gerade. Was mich stört im Moment ist die Tatsache, dass ich das Gefühl habe, dass hier müsste was hin. Digital Radiant City. Finde ich das noch? Leicht. Ich habe gerade das Gefühl, dass ich halt wirklich was verpasst habe. Aber gut. Das ist wahrscheinlich dann in Richtung Radiant City. Wo ist die Karte hier? So bei am Ausgang oder was, beim Damm, keine Ahnung. Aber es ist ein Riesenareal, womit ich nicht gerechnet habe. Aber ja, cool. Danke fürs Abhängen.